what it's doing to me.
Hey man, welcome to Tasteful Ignorance again. I'm your dog Zoo, and that's motherfucking
That's crazy.
yeah, somebody in the fucking room. That's what his name
My
is.
name is my name.
Straight up, man. Hey, we got Sam Hughes in the building. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing blessed, man. I'm sorry.
Appreciate you for
sending this
coming
last
through.
Email.
You're good, man.
When
Work.
Tigers
Hey,
used to smoke?
Yes, sir.
Damn, where you get that one from?
So my girlfriend is half Korean, and in their folklore, instead of saying "once upon a time," they say "back when tigers used to smoke." So like I conceptualize projects. I usually work backwards. So I created the project on this idea of like it being almost like a folklore and like a storyline. But that's where that comes from.
I read that title and I was like, I gotta ask.
about what?
That's the title of his project.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Stupid smoking a stogie. Did that last night too. Go ahead.
Before we start off, we talking about stogies. I never got into cigars, bro. I try. Hear me out though. Young nigga, high school days, Daytona Beach. I'm giving you the vibes. We talking about that Black Beach weekend shit.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, bitches popping ass type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm finna go smoke a cigar. I walk past a couple of niggas smoking cigars. Nigga almost died.
You've gotten into cigars, you just don't know it.
Hear me out. I know what you about to say.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ate that fucking cigar, try to inhale it like some bud.
Stupid on that.
Yeah, that's not what you're
Man,
supposed to
nobody
do.
showed me nothing, my
Yeah.
brother.
I was about to say something crazy. No, don't worry about it. But you're into cigars, bro. When you smoke grabba, you just smoke. You don't smoke
Agreed.
fucking Swisher Sweet. You don't
Agreed.
smoke
You smoke?
that. You don't smoke
But cigars
that.
or weed?
Both.
Everything. Yeah, I do. I'm on a little cleanse right now, but yeah. And then like cigars, get a De Serono,
Okay.
dip the tip of it in the De Serono. You put your mouth on, and then that, and then smoke it. That's like and then sip with it.
1926.
I fuck with that, but the amaretto is supposed to balance the cigars. That's
I
actually
can't
what
even
it's
be
for.
in this conversation. I'm out of the loop. I don't fuck with cigars. I can't breathe, bro. That shit fucked me up. Weed smoke all day though. But teach his own,
I
man.
got a record that literally says on the hook, "I like Cuban links and Cuban cigars." That's about to drop.
I fuck with that, man. How's it been, man?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Nice. Yeah, I saw you. I saw the new stuff you dropped. And I was like, my dog got the roaches on his top of his head.
Listen, I was telling them yesterday, those expensive roaches.
They're not normal roaches, correct?
Those are
Yeah.
expensive roaches.
Yeah,
those
he-
are men in,
he put
those
me
are
on 'em.
men in black roaches right there.
They're called Dubai roaches. They're sand roaches.
They sand roaches?
Yeah, I got them for a reason though.
Sand roaches is crazy. I don't want to say
That
shit.
racial slur out of my boy.
I have no, keep me away from all racial anything. No,
Go ahead.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You know it. I know it. It's all right. You got the air on in this motherfucker?
It's not. See, you sweat just cuz, bro.
Bro,
I'm
I'm drinking a margarita. This is my third
I
one.
run hot too, bro. I feel you.
Do you have the air on?
Yeah, it should be on like 70. Check that bitch.
It is. I can see it from here. It says 70.
Hey, y'all different. I feel great. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy.
Where you originally from, man?
Tampa.
Tampa.
Yep.
He said I spoke to you earlier. He said he grew up in St. Peter a little bit.
I moved out here, so I've been back in Tampa now about 3 years. But I lived in Kenwood for almost 10 years.
I grew up in Kentwood. When I came here from Jamaica, I was living over there.
Word.
Over off Dartmouth.
I'm right there. I was right there. I was between 20 and 21st on 3rd Ave.
Oh yeah,
Bunch of
28th
my-
Street.
bunch of my friends moved in together same time. It was one house, then the next. Before it was over, there was 14 of us on the block together. And we all,
And you've been doing like when you got into like music though, or just the arts itself?
my whole life, man. It's all
Whole life?
That's all I've ever done. So between, I used to be a b-boy. I used to step, rap as a kid. I actually went back to my middle school today to do some volunteer work. That's where I started battle rapping. Was at in middle school, and then painting my whole life.
Oh, you paint? I never know you paint.
Yeah, I got a mural on 30th and Central. It was a 2-story mural I did of my girlfriend.
That's what's up.
Central.
It's like
What's
red
right
hair. It swipes up like this. It's got it's where the paint and sip
sip?
is.
Yeah.
That parking lot next to it. I did that mural. Yeah, hurricane kind of fucked it up.
Nigga went to paint and sip.
You know me with art, like trying to draw. Like I used to love it growing up, and I always was like able to like kind of draw what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I could just never just come out the head and just draw some shit. So it just made me so discouraged by drawing.
I got a hot take. I don't think the ability to paint and draw is art. I think that is the trade. I think art is actually the ideas, and the execution can be a trade. So like if you can have an idea and source the right people to execute your ideas, that is still your art. Like a lot of the big Cause and Shepard Fairey and all those artists, they have teams of people to execute their ideas, right?
It's like a
That's-
producer, like you want to say, like back in the days, like a producer might can't play the instruments, but he have the sound in his head and he can put the pieces
That's Rick
together
Rubin.
to like, you know what, I need that violin section right there, I need that bass right there, and I can tell you how to riff it. You just know how to play what I tell you to play.
That's how I work on everything I do. I believe that there's someone better at the trade. That's the person who should do that thing.
Yeah.
And if you have the vision, then you just put everybody in the right place and pull it all together correctly. That's creating worlds, right? Like people want to create things and songs and pieces, but the end goal as a creative, right, is to build worlds. So you can't do everything if you're building a world, right? You have to source everyone else in to help build the world. That's what the greats do, right? That's what Kanye does. We'll just leave it there because he's driving me crazy lately.
Kanye's nuts.
He's
We ain't even
wild
talk
lately.
about
Crazy.
Kanye right now.
Bro, he's nuts.
My God.
I can't. I can't. Go ahead.
I can't anymore, dog. I can't with him.
Going
Like,
through his divorce, though. She done.
I mean, listen, I don't even want to talk too much about Kanye, but since you said it, it's just like I was just having a conversation with a fellow artist of mine, like that I know online, right? And he was just like basically like Kanye, like spazzing out by he not getting his order in. And I just couldn't take it anymore. I said, dude, you know that man literally right now is shitting on everything that you are as a person. And he's like, yeah, I guess. I understand. I'm like, I just cannot give someone my money that's blatantly disrespecting me. Sometimes we buy into brands and we buy because we just like some shit. And that's just,
Right.
who give a fuck? We human beings. But at the same time, it's like if you look at me and be like, yo, Zoo, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I don't fuck with you. You think I'm going to buy something from you?
no, why would you?
That's what I'm saying.
You
It's
have to
like
have self-respect,
So it's
right?
like when I see,
Especially if it's not necessary.
it's like when I see blatant shit like that, it's like, yo, we cannot be no fools, man. You know what I mean? I don't care what you're going through because he always say that he's not fucking crazy. So I gotta listen to him because he has reasoning. So when he do all this stuff, I feel
How many
like
genuinely crazy people have you known in your life? Because they all fucking say they're not
Hey,
crazy,
hey.
bro. Everyone I know who's really crazy
Hey,
says they're
man,
not crazy.
Listen, man.
That's the whole thing, right?
They
They're
always
not
say crazy
self-aware.
people don't have reasoning. That's what I'm saying. They always say that, but he's when he wants to do his thing, he do his thing.
I think he's hot and cold, right? And like I read an article one time where they were talking about when he was still with Kim, when he was in his creative process, he would get off meds and the whole family would live outside of the house, or he would move out of the house so that they didn't disrupt what he felt was his free flow of creating because he was so toxic and unbearable, I guess, in a sense, right? He's created some of the best art of our generation and has influenced more art than anyone I can put my thumb on, right? But he's fucking crazy. And for the first time in my life, I cannot justify some of his actions. I've even been able to like find the artistic reasoning behind some decisions I don't agree in.
Yep.
This time, nah, bro. You sold a swastika, bro. Like,
It's not even marketing at this point. It's not
no,
even.
it's not shock value. It's nothing. That is just hate.
Nah.
Yeah, just
And
hate.
and I
It's
don't stand on that.
I just think, it's just like he just went straight to hate. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? What up?
I listened to Kendrick album.
Okay.
I want everybody to know I listened to it on vinyl on shrooms.
Okay.
Okay,
It's amazing.
it is good.
Which one? The latest one?
Yes.
I told you it was dope.
Ordered at Walmart last night. That fuck nigga got it for $100 on his website. 34 on Walmart. Let me tell you something. He got something.
You fuck with it?
He got something, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Move on.
Talking about Kendrick, like so you've been in it so you've seen the scene changed, especially like in St. Pete.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? What you think of that though? Like you think it changed for the better?
What's going on right now in St. Pete?
Just like
Or
period, like the whole thing musically.
I think it always changes and crests up, right? So I see music and art waves, especially in, I'll call it the Gulf Coast, right? We'll accompany it all together. It's like a wave. A wave builds, it gets big enough, it crashes out, something stays, that gives the momentum to the next wave to be a little bit bigger. It crashes out, goes and goes. And I think that every time it crashes, the people who are not meant to be here and God didn't choose go on to other things in their life. Those that stay. And then it gets bigger and bigger. And I think we're finally at the point where like the wave is surfable and the world knows what's up. Like, I think there's so much dope shit going on in all genres of music. Hip hop scene alone is divided into like 6 different rap scenes.
It's so crazy.
And people don't realize it, right? Like, I'm sure you're familiar with like They Hate Change. From on this, they're originally from like East Side Tampa, but they live on this side. Do you know who that is?
Nah, I have no idea what that is.
Bro,
Say it again. Say it again.
They Hate Change. Their last album got a higher rating than Kendrick's last album on Pitchfork. Not this one, but the one before, Mr. Morales. And they are like Southern as fuck, rapping over Euro trash breakbeats. They are signed to Jaguar, which is an extremely influential label. That's who has Bon Iver, which is the guy who helped create all the sonics for My Dark Twisted Fantasy. So like they're a huge influential label, and they're just this group that's getting crazy ratings. They're staff picks and Complex, and they're just like this progressive, forward, weird little pocket.
That's something you got to go find. If you're into it, you're into it.
Right, but they live on the side of the bridge now, right? And they're involved in like the, what's it called? Sector something radio that goes on. That's like an underground radio. Yep,
Sector FM. Yeah, I heard about it.
So one of them is involved in that. Super dope duo. They tour all over the world. I went and saw them in Brooklyn at a festival for 40,000 people.
That's
right?
dope.
And then most people don't even know that it's a rapper and a rapper in the same scene, right? Like
it's just it's crazy like that. You about to say something, Matt?
Nah.
Because it's like, even like how you said that. Like I'd be first to say I was ignorant of Doji.
oh, word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd never heard of her till when I heard of Doji, it's like I heard she got signed.
She was in and out.
You get what I'm?
In and out,
That's what I'm
in and
saying.
out,
Like and just being around here, and I'm like, okay, I've seen most of the St. Pete acts. You know what we do. I've seen the Tampa acts. I've seen the vibes, but it's like, and I can name so many of them. But it's just like, it's crazy how it was just like, I first heard about her when she got signed.
Yeah.
It just lets you know, like, stuff can move like that, and it's just so much going on. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with everything.
One record did it.
Which was it?
Yucky Bucky. That was it. Yucky Bucky took her off. That Dochi left
I heard
the
the
chicken out.
I heard that song.
That was it.
I heard
man.
that after she got signed.
Word.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
believe that TDE tends to sign people, doesn't make it public, off of my perception of watching the way they move. So it feels completely grassroots, and then once they already put the machine, then they announce the deal. And I'm very lucky to know her for the time I did know her, right? And the day I met her, I told her, you're a superstar, right? And it was, never met her before. She was in my studio, and we had did this live stream thing for Symphonic, and she just came different than everybody else. And her response was, thank you so much. I know. And I was like, love this fucking energy and confidence from her. And I got to know her for about a year and a half, and then she was gone.
I always stumble upon the new TDE artists. I never see it through like promo really. It's either the thumbnail of the video
It feels organic.
catches my attention, or it's like an Instagram post, but it's never like somebody else talking about it. Isaiah Rashad, same fucking thing. It was just, I think it was like the Shot You Down video.
It feels like you found it.
Yeah.
That's why they do it better than everybody else. There's fuck all the big labels. All that shit's weird right now. Some of the indie labels are trying.
Yeah.
But TDE,
No, TDE gets it right.
they may
we
be
follow them as a label because of Kendrick. So now everything that comes through, it's just like, oh,
but they are a big part of what made Kendrick. He's and the talent's there. You can never take the talent away from him. But the machine, the creative direction, the way they put things together, they might be the best small label in history.
Hands down, and if you don't even say the best, the most respected.
They're
They're
Top
like, it's like
killing it.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like you're not gonna be like, I think, okay, like you said, oh, someone signed a Def Jam. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Yeah. But for some reason, like someone signed a TDE, it's like the eyes just like, oh, what you got?
Yep. Because
You know what I mean?
it's the taste is there.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
what I'm
only
saying.
put
Yeah,
out perfect quality, right? The way there's no right or wrong in music, art, period. Yeah. I believe the decision is being frank about your decisions and what your world looks like. So like, and they put the package together and laminate it perfectly. Whether you like that sound or not, you cannot look at the product they're putting out and be like, that's trash. That's why they're so good.
Big fact. You just got to see if you like it or not, but you can't say it's fucking
It's
trash.
fantastic,
it's
girl.
all quality shit.
Yep.
Every video is like,
And they got a way to match the they got a way to match the sound visually also, which is really fucking important.
Ali was snapping, bro.
So you also dibble and dabble into also like
the video side?
Video side also?
Yes. So anything I've ever put out visually, I've either creative directed or directed as well. Like him and I have been Kelb have been teamed up a lot
Kel
lately.
too dope over there. Y'all can't
snapping.
see my dog, but my dog is dope as fuck with the camera.
We've been snapping, but like I don't see myself necessarily as just an audio musician. I see myself as a visual rapper, and I don't think the song is completed until I see the whole vision completed.
I feel that.
I'm very anal about it, and once I have the vision, whatever it takes to get that specific idea off, we're gonna do.
It's funny because you like when you say that, and it's like I always say like a lot of people, they are forgetting their roles in the position that they play. Like they're like, okay, I engineer music. I record it, I engineer it. I'm always at service to the artist. You know? And a lot of videographers, they just get away from the fact that it's about the artist. You know, it's like, I'm dope at what I do. Listen to me. And that is cool, but just like how you said, I know when I make a song, I also see the song.
Yeah, it's a visual first.
It would be smart of you to come to me and ask me what I see first, and then you can let me know if my idea is feasible. You know, can we do this? Or since I know what I'm doing on that side, I can make your idea amazing.
Right, complete the idea, right?
Yeah, you
That's
know,
what makes it easy if the person that's shooting the video, directing it, has also been an artist.
that's what I'm about to say. Just like
makes it
how he
10
said,
times easier.
yeah.
Or understand you intimately, right? So like the only people I work with visually is Kel or Colin Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar is dope. That's my boy.
Y'all have a great marriage together.
Yeah, man.
I think everything he's doing with you and the guys around you is perfect.
Yeah, man, that's my dog, man.
But he gets it, right? Like he speaks the language and like what you're creatively trying to say to him. And same thing with Kyle. I've known Kyle for 15 years. We were shooting a video. Was it yesterday? Right? Was that
I
yesterday?
saw clips of that.
Yeah, it was me and Tom. And you know, we talked for a month before we started shooting, right? Like we just flesh out the ideas and down to what the pocket square needs to look like. That matters to Kyle, me, and Kel. Like genuinely. Like it took us. We pushed the video back a month for the roaches because I had to figure out how to get those roaches to Florida. There's an issue with getting them to Florida, so I had to figure out how to get them to Florida.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's free roaches out here.
Nah, them things that carry disease,
I could
bro.
have took you to a spot that got free fucking roaches.
Nah, totally different
you a
roach,
fancy
dog.
motherfucker.
Not Florida roaches.
Hey, hold on.
You see
let me tell you something.
you see how graceful
See
them
that
Dubai
right
roaches
there?
was?
I could have sold you some roaches for the 10.
Them shits bite and them shits leave diseases, bro.
You ain't see.
shit for the bite you, dog. I know these
You
roaches.
risked your
I
life.
grew up with roaches. I was poor.
You risked your life.
I
That's
ain't never
crazy.
see a roach bite a
Them
motherfucker.
roaches wasn't flying. Them roaches was graceful. They wasn't too
They're all
fast.
in, they're bigger, the shape different.
Hey, you crazy. I've never heard motherfucker describe roaches.
Roach
say
counting
graceful.
stores right now, dog.
Listen,
Roach is graceful?
Yeah, bro. You see the way they crawled a certain way?
it wasn't too fast. See what I'm saying? These roaches around here, the fat roaches,
They also fly.
They ain't gonna lie, some fat roaches. Roaches.
roaches.
Understand, roaches been around forever. But
Correct.
they also on the drugs at the time. So you got these roaches right here, they on fat.
boy, you step on these roaches, you come back, they go.
Roaches on fat. These
Fat roaches on fat.
Fat
No,
roaches
that's
are crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, you're right. Go, yeah. You order them roaches.
No, generally
Dubai
though,
roaches.
they look better. They have these stripes. They're shaped different. They're not as fast. They do not bite. They do not carry any disease. Our roaches in Florida all carry diseases.
I never knew roaches bite.
Yes, they
I
can
know about
bite.
the disease part.
And then the other thing is that
These roaches bite niggas?
the chances to have a
What's the disease?
skin allergy with them is also non-existent almost with this particular roach. And I'm pale as fuck. I got sensitive skin, dog. I know things all on my head. Like I was not taking the risk of my whole face turning
Nigga,
into.
for roaches that hit my
Yeah, he was scared. Kel was not fucking with the roaches, so he's
Roaches out here
tripping.
giving
though.
niggas eczema around
Nigga, I'm
here.
sorry.
Facts.
Freak out just then.
Give me-
Roaches fuck
I
around
got
and
a
hit
ringworm from a
nigga
roach.
lip. Nigga, you crazy.
And that was the other thing is that they're afraid of heat. So
lights?
they avoid your mouth and they avoid your ears. The roaches down in Florida will burrow into your nose, ears, and mouth. So like I really did my research on
Stupid study
Oh.
roaches.
You gotta study roaches.
For that one scene.
See, hold up. We haven't, because all this shit right now, when I see a roach, I'm like, fuck, nigga, you might bite me. See, now I'm gonna have to fight the roach. See, now I just kill a bit, like, now I'm scared of roach. I never was scared of roach, but he can bite me, give me disease and eczema, all type of shit.
Florida roaches, man.
Boy, roaches is
I like a
crazy.
lot of women.
We almost did ants because we couldn't figure out to get the roaches here, and I was like, I'm about to get fucking bit up.
No, you don't need no ants. Ants ain't nothing graceful about ants.
You'd still be getting the ants off you.
Them shits really cool though. We had to wrangle up all the roaches and get rid of them correctly for food to someone's reptile because they are an invasive
Man,
species
you
here.
brought the roaches here, didn't get them eaten?
That's why they're sold for actually
It's
is
a
for food.
delicacy.
It is. People's reptiles eat them.
That's crazy.
That's expensive dinner.
We had roach wranglers on set. So in between every shot, they were wrangling them up and then putting them back on top of me. Because I was in the straight jacket. I couldn't even wipe them shits off my face. So whatever they were doing, they were doing.
Can't do that, bro. Like, I'm claustrophobic. Now I got roaches on me. Like,
Director got to switch lenses.
this nigga
You
doing.
all, hey, Tighten up, my boy. Come on, let's.
I tried to talk Brick into it, and he was not having the roaches, bro. He was like, "Nah,
I
I'll
think
wear the
it's-
mask."
I think it's kind of hard to get a regular nigga to put some roaches on.
Bro, I was kind of bugging right before, and I was like looking at him, and I was like, "Dog, am I fucking being crazy?" Do you know Max, engineer Foreman? Max Foreman?
No.
That's my engineer and phenomenal engineer. But he works with a lot of the stuff we do creatively as well. I bounce ideas off him, and I was just like, "Yo, am I tripping?" I'm looking at the containers full of roaches in the studio because we actually shot it in the recording studio. And he was like, "Nah, bro, you got to do it." I was like, "Fuck it, dog." Psyched myself up.
Knock
and-
that shit out. You mean like I couldn't tell that you was kind of freaked out about him anyways. To be real with you, it looked like you were just.
I was in character, man.
I mean, that's dope. You're
was it,
supposed
in
to do that.
character.
I couldn't even hold that shit together. I'm sorry.
I was trying to feel deranged and feel crazy in the video, and that's what the song was about. It was like a breaking point. And actually, believe it or not, I made that record with someone from my church.
Man, like
That's
your
even crazy.
visuals, I was like, I be watching your visuals. I'm like, it's like you were saying, like all them bitches are solid.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
I appreciate that coming from you, man.
nah,
Seriously.
yeah.
Real shit. No, for real. All
The one
them
that was in the fish.
the fish
Bro,
market
listen,
was dope in the yellow
the
jacket.
fucking like the on purpose
Palette.
colors.
I'm always about the palettes, man.
Listen, bro, that fucking yellow with that little hint of blue right there, with the random.
You fuck with it.
We went there on site for a movie that Kyle was shooting, and then that was the facility that's been there for like 120 years next door.
Heard about that movie.
It's crazy. The movie's crazy as shit, bro. I'm so
It's
hyped
still
about it.
going, right?
Yeah, they're almost done though. They have like the last big scene, and then they're in the editing process.
I'm gonna sit down and talk to Oscar too. You know what I'm saying? He want to sit down and chat. Oscar's not like he's very interested.
Bro, I love
What?
that man.
Oscar very interested.
I was
that
gonna let
man.
you know shit. Only thing I was gonna tell you, hey, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Nah, you can get some deep combos with him if you get
No,
him the right
Oscar gave me
setting.
some deep comment. Me and Oscar took some trips, man, riding, looking for stuff, trying to find spots. Oscar had your ass on some shit. This stuff that we know we sit down, people gonna be like, hold up, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, man.
I got
On
this
it?
lens made in Argentina in 1967. Look. Stoked. Got it for $20.
Shit.
Big facts.
On set yesterday, first off, they got a bunch of vintage lenses for the shoot yesterday, and then Oscar had like 7 different vintage cameras from different decades.
That's what he do.
And we just snapping photos, and I'm just like, the content comes out phenomenal.
I can't wait to see it, man. It looks dope from what I've seen, like the glimpse of it.
You ever been to Alter Ego?
Huh?
You ever been to Alter Ego?
No.
It's a
Hey, let me tell you something, Sam.
across the bridge.
I really don't lead this little. I'll be boring myself right here. I got to get out more.
Let me take you out, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I got to get out more.
Yeah, stop being a roach.
Yeah, I got to be a sand roach. They getting fly.
Not a fentanyl roach, like.
That's some crazy ass shit.
So how is it seen in Tampa right now? Since even the because to even to see her on stage, Doshi, and she was bigging up Tampa so hard. I know that like artists in Tampa or even just in the Bay Area at all, because it's already one.
Checked all the emails.
I know it gives like a different vibe inside.
Everyone's so proud. Like, genuinely. But honestly, to see her and Nino right now, I couldn't be happier right now. I think both of them are insanely talented, and I think what they got going on shows our city's the balance.
Yeah.
But the Tampa scene's crazy, man. There's so much diversity in the way they approach hip hop. So like you have extremely artsy, avant-garde approach to hip hop. You have stuff that almost feels like gospel music, and you have like super street stuff, and then you have juke music, right? Which I think juke music is going to have a massive moment right now.
It's because juke music is like one of them things that's been it's like this volcanic thing. That's
It's like
been
New Orleans
bubbling
bounce.
for years. You know what I'm saying?
It's a drum percussion, right? So it's just
Yeah.
a rhythmicness with a cowbell placement. And like I think with Doechii cracking the seal, I would bet on it she's going to reach out to one of the key players in that space and elevate it. The same way you saw Drake reach to Big Frida and Beyonce do Big
You're
Frida
right,
and
you're
do
right,
New
for the
Orleans
bounce.
bounce.
Yeah,
So I
you're right,
think
you're right.
that's what's going to happen with
Damn,
juke
I never
music.
thought about that. See, that's why I asked that question.
That's not that Jersey.
No,
shit.
Jersey dance beats. No.
Yeah, Drake shit was kind of.
Well, he did that as well, but he literally samples Big Frida in a couple
Yeah,
records.
he did. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
did
did
on
Beyonce.
that album. Yeah,
And
like,
I think that's what's coming with juke music. Like, someone's going to call Jitfei, and Jitfei is going to do the drums, and that's it. right? Then we're off. We're off to the races.
We're gonna have 4X Cottonets and G-Mans again.
Now we're gonna be cranking again. This is gonna be crazy.
Cranking crazy.
Someone's gonna do the
You're gonna have
Sanchez.
Tom G on the fucking Grammys, motherfucker, looking crazy.
Tom we're going there with Tom. Hell yeah, Tom is going there. So is Tebe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
if that happened, that's because
both of
them the kings of that whole joke,
bro.
I'm talking about if that happens.
Man, I know things
when it happens,
and I'm involved in both of their processes now, like in the management side and the creative side with both Tay and Tom. And I promise you, the next wave of both of them is crazy.
I'm telling you, I went to a comedy show at Molly Arena. It was Duval and Mike Epps and D-Ray and all them. They brought Tom G out, boy, and the whole stadium knew word for word,
That's fucking bro. I've been listening to Tom G since high school. Bro.
You got to think, not everybody in that motherfucker gonna know who bro is. This is like a comedy show. It was old people next to me reciting this man lyrics.
That's Tom G, though. Bro.
I have the Three Oaks brand as a client. We do like their social media and like cultural stuff with them. So that's like Armature Works, Row, Imbird, there's like 13 different restaurants. We did a 7-year anniversary video I dropped a merch shirt with it as a team, and we got to put Tom in the video. So everything from Dennis Phillips, Jane Castor, Tyus O'Neill, and they let us put Tom, which I think was one of the coolest.
I saw that commercial today, actually.
We walked through Armature Works, which may not be Tom's demographic. That was like a question in the boardroom, right? It was like, Tom's everybody's demographic, right? How many people stopped to take pictures and try to show music to Tom? I couldn't count how many, but it was crazy. Walking through Armature Works.
Yeah.
Everybody stopping Tom.
It's like people sometimes, and I get it, like it's like they see it, but they're not really seeing how real it is. Like
he the mayor, bro.
Yeah, no, it's like not even just him. It's just like rap music.
Yeah.
The culture of it all, period. It's like hip hop culture. It's like it's so fucking explosive. Like, it's the same thing, like it bubbled so, man, it's 50 years, man.
There's no rules to it anymore.
There's no rules to it anymore. So it's like, so it's funny, like you have to see that shit and be like, yo, this shit's for real, for real.
People learn how to market and shit too. Like Styles P got like the juicing company and shit. Didn't Tom just have like a food truck or something?
His snack trap shit's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
He does lobster tail, corn dogs.
So what's your
that out there?
Like Mike Tyson was doing that shit.
What's your favorite if you could pick like your favorite part of the whole art? Like, I at this point I feel like you even make beats.
I do. I used to be a beat maker, and now it's more of like the executive producer.
So basically, like, which part that gives you the most joy in the whole thing?
See, I don't see the medium as the individual thing.
Gotcha.
That's genuinely how I feel. Like, I idolize more so. Like, I idolize, the people who master a singular thing. This person has the best bars. This person has the best creative direction. This person dresses the best. They understand the silhouette best. The people that I really look up to, who I think are we all should strive for, is like, again, Kanye, Pharrell, the person I think who's doing the Tyler Creator is that's amazing right now. The one I think the next wave is Toby Nagwe. Are you familiar with him?
Yeah, he's
I
dope.
think he's the same thing, right? Like, his world from a mile away, right? His brand. That's what I'm chasing more than anything. I want to build the world. And the only way to build the world is to do everything.
Got you.
But I'm a rapper first. That's where I started. That's what I've done my entire life.
That's what's up.
I feel that.
What about you, Mac?
What?
What's your favorite part? Or is it everything the same for you?
I don't know, bro. It depends on the fucking day.
That's why your name is Phases.
Listen, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Today I don't know what I'm on, but I know tomorrow I'm shooting the video. I'm gonna wake up fucking ready.
Love that.
Today I'm a podcast guy.
I don't know. I'm with you with that because it's like right now I'm having fun of doing the artistry like that, the rapping part of like the actual artist part. Right, I'm having fun doing that.
You put out in super fire. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that for real.
I think the marriage between you and Oscar as well is something that y'all have got to invest more into. I told him the same thing.
Yeah, man. Like we haven't missed yet.
I agree. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We haven't missed yet. We got some stuff in the making, but it always helped to be able to have just even my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be like, yo, bro, let's go shoot something. Just like you were saying, you're riding the car and it's like, damn, look what Kel just did, real dope in the back seat with a car. I like to see people. The reason because it's like I like to see people that that stays in the moment in their artistry, like if I'm on set with you and you're a cameraman, but you're not even shooting, I expect you to be giving some behind the scene footages. But I don't give a fuck if it's your phone or something.
Yo, that is one of the most triggering things to Kel. Is when people who work in video production are just there hanging.
Yeah, it's like
part of the art.
No, pull out that
Drives
camera.
him
Oh, like
nuts.
it's like that because it's like, yo, especially if you're there with someone that needs that.
Absolutely,
Like,
man.
you know, like you should be able to facilitate that for at least for your homie. If you're there for a stranger, who give a fuck? But if I'm doing a video and I got 5 homies around me and I look at all my 5 homies and none of them fucking recorded nothing, I'm low-key hot. I might not say nothing, but I'm like, yo, bro, snap a picture.
Give me some BTS.
Like, bro, for real. I know you. Please do.
In a world full of music being quantified as a single post, that is another post, right? Like,
Yes.
Because music is basically a moment on the internet and you move on.
Yeah, man,
right?
be in the moment, man. In your art, be in the moment. Be
That
very
doesn't
present.
mean if I'm rapping in the studio and you my homie, you gonna get a verse. It's not what that means.
Yeah, keep them verses to yourself.
It's only
sometimes.
one verse on this song right here.
I rarely do
hooks.
features either, man. That's a
Features. Someone was just explaining
rarely
like
do that.
it was this chick. I wish I knew her name because I would just listen to the message. It came across Instagram. You know, sometimes a meme might come across and you're really like, damn, I feel that. And she was just saying like, bro, I don't want to do a feature with you not because I don't fuck with you. Sometimes it's just like I feel like that's better for you. Like I can be a fan of something and don't want to fuck with it. Like I'm a fan of like a lot of type of music, certain rock songs, certain country songs, but I'm not gonna do a rock song.
It has to make sense.
It
It has to
makes
marriage.
sense, yeah. And
Where
that's
does
what
the
she was
Venn
saying.
diagram overlap, right? Like me and Brick have been friends for 15 plus years.
Yeah.
Right? And we have talked about it for all 15 years doing records together and like nothing made sense. I'm not gonna force the record. And then that record came out and I was like, I could hear Brick on here because his delivery feels like sometimes the way he like ad libs, it feels like deranged. And I was like, okay, if I mix this where it bounces left and right, he'll add to this like mentally unstableness to the song.
Got you.
So it made sense.
You saw the painting.
Right. It has to make sense. Like not everything can just be a record, right? Like me and Tom, like I knew what I thought it should be, and it took me 6 months to get a production I thought made sense for us. And we build up around it, right? And like also I don't believe in features. I believe in split releases. And I think that's something the culture has to start shifting. It's a better business decision and it's also ownership of it, right? Like the business side, make sure everyone owns the record, everyone cares about the record the same. Like I'm not just trying to grab a random verse and put it on a record. Like, we all have to be a
Needs
part
to
of
make
it.
sense.
More. I'm starting to see like the 2 artists name at the top.
Yeah. Primaries.
Boom and boom, and then it's no feature, it's no
I do that with every single person.
It just come together to goddamn make the song. And it's like, especially, and even doing features, man, it's like, if you're not coming on the song to compliment the song, it's like I'm rapping about a chick and you come over here rapping about shooting up everybody.
Facts.
It's like, bro, that's not a feature.
That's just a verse. You're trying
That's
to
just
make a
verse.
record.
Yeah, and it's like some people, I'm like, are you listening to the song?
You ever had somebody that was a fan of your music? They sing you a feature and it sounds like nothing that you would get on. To the point that it was like,
What are you listening to the whole time?
Yeah.
Why you think I would jump on this song?
Like it's not even your tempo, it's not your key, it's not even your fucking genre. It's just like,
Unfortunately, yes. And like, and there are people,
unfortunately.
and there's people I really fuck with, right? And like, I'm pretty versatile. Like, I'll do kind of any tempo and I can find a pocket. But like, the concern is never, I don't want to make a rap song. I don't want to just put out verses. There's a time for like a homie cypher where everyone's just trying to outbar each other. Yeah. But at this point in my life, all I'm concerned about is making really good records.
A good fucking song.
Just make a record.
God damn it.
Yeah, just
man.
make a beautiful record. For me, the artist for me first, the consumer second. I'm going to make it how I want, and hopefully they like what you do. And I believe that if you stay true to yourself and just be persistent and make exactly what you want, the best of your ability, someone will love it too, right?
Yeah.
And then the consumer second. But we have to make it for ourselves. So, like, I feel a lot of people are trying to figure out where their identity is and where they fit. And I think every rapper goes through that phase. So people are just making what they think someone else wants to do. Yeah. And they're like, oh, if I throw him on here, maybe it'll give me some buzz on this.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, I grab people who people never heard of, and I'd rather work with them because I think their shit's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, to me, it's like, if it sounds right, then do it. But if you hear me over here in a pocket of, like, where I'm at, and you just, and I get it sometimes, like, they test the water just because they also don't know, too, though.
They're learning.
Yeah, like learning. You know, like because then it's like I've also heard artists like, damn man, a perfect example. I'm Jamaican. I jump on a song, I rap, and I just talk in my dialect, or I do music in my dialect, and it's a pet peeve of mine. Like, don't send me a reggae song.
I send him reggae beats all the time.
I'm not doing a reggae song.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not doing it because to me, I'm like,
that's not what you make though.
It's like you hear me 90% not doing that. So you know, so it's just because people be like, they hear that little 10% of you doing it, be like, oh, I'm gonna send you a reggae song, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. And it's
kind of offensive.
Honestly, it's not even that. It's like me creatively, like that's not my first goal.
I would never think to give you.
But I'm just saying, it's like that's not my first goal. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I make those songs just randomly, which all of them really is, but that's extra random. So it's the same thing. And so sometimes people just thinking what you might like sometimes might be the wrong thing. That's why they just shoot an idea to you.
But sometimes it's kind of transparency because like this is what they perceive you at. Because even if it's someone you do think has a decent understanding of culture in the world, when they send you something, you're like, right? Like I have a group of people I text. A lot of them have nothing to do with music, and I send them things that I try out because I think that their opinion is a common person's like blind perspective of what's going on, right? Like they're going to see exactly what they consume without, we tend to all operate around creatives and people who are so right, and they're so into the culture and the sport of rap and like the art. So if you give it to this random person, I will send something I think is so fired, like an artist I worked with, and send it to someone, and my homie will be like, that fucking sucks. And straight up, like, that fucking sucks.
Trash.
And I'm like, I sent him this one artist that I love their voice. Like, I think the voice is so fire. The music they're making is incredible. And he was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And I was just like, okay. You know, and like, no opinion's wrong. Okay, I get it. I understand what you're saying. And he's like, nah, I showed it my wife too. Trash. Like trash. I'm just like, okay, dog, whatever, bro. But we need those perspectives because that's an honest person in the world, right? And like, you know, the people who watch you make the art or be around the art, they understand what it takes. They see behind the veil. And so like maybe this way this person sends you a record is not what you agree with, but you gotta take their opinion in, and at least for me.
And sometimes like me, High Yella, on a song called Goat Cheese. I don't know if you know High Yella.
Yeah, fucking incredible.
All right. Me and him on a song called Goat Cheese. Alec Burnride made a beat.
Fire as well.
True story.
Super fire.
Alec Burnride sent me that beat. And I'm like, this shit is ass. Real shit. I'm like, bro, this shit's trash. I'm not writing to this dumbass fucking beat. So I'm in the studio. He came to the studio with Yella. Real shit. Now I'm here. And they just kept talking about the song. And like Yella was like, yeah, I'm about to do the song. And I'm like, bro, you sent me the beat for me. But come to find out, they set me up. When Yellow jumped on the song, he snapped. Went in the bathroom, took a shit. I'm hearing the motherfucking music playing. And I came up with a whole verse in the bathroom real quick. Like, I'm just like, why am I fucking with this beat right now? I fucking hated this fucking beat.
You was full of shit.
It was foreign, right?
No.
I didn't catch that, actually. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Stupid motherfucker. But no, it's just sometimes, bro, it's like being in the process, the creative process can skew you, bro. And it's like, I like when I hear like production, I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Then someone takes it, and I'm like, oh, that's what the fuck that is.
They find the pocket.
Yeah, like they really find the pocket. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that day.
Want to taste it? Should I?
That day he did.
I let him live.
That day he did that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That day I'm just like, yo, okay. I see, like, I'm like, damn, I hear that shit. I'm like, you know what? Whatever I'm gonna do on this fucking song is just to assist to what he done did. Because I'm like, he found the fucking pocket. You know what I'm saying?
They got a good marriage too.
Oh yeah, but no, that's bro.
Both of them are super fire.
Yes. Not shy to jump on no stage.
Yo, y'all are crazy. Yo, y'all's music's so good though.
It's good. He's actually like locked in right now too.
Love to hear that.
Yeah. We getting back to work. We're trying to get bro. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, all the artists that are coming out of this space are fucking really dope, man. I don't know anyone that's come out of here that I think is bad. I don't know if that's you, right? Cultivating culture and being a world builder of your own, because that's really how I see you. Whether if you see it that way or not, but I think you do have a lot to do with what's going on.
Yeah,
right?
respect.
And, everything's fire that's coming out of the space, man.
Thank you, bro. We just been up in here grinding, just trying to put it out. Even just us as bros doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much that we just said we're gonna do because we sit down and chop it up every day, all the time. As even earlier you hear me, I'm like, bro, we just wanna just go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's the vibe of it all, man. Just to go and just chop it up.
Organic.
It's like, and it gives me and gives us space to really interact with people that we see online. Like online, we're acquaintances.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, so you can't really, you know, not trying to know you, but trying to get a feel of the person that I'm cool with online.
Absolutely.
So it's like even just inviting to the space and you pulling up and we just chopping it up. I've learned a lot. Let's see, I'm just thinking, I only know two things about you: that you rap, and also lately, to me lately, you go off into production. But just knowing that you just been doing the whole thing, you know, I didn't even know you grew up in Tampa. I swear to God, I didn't know.
Word. Yeah, third generation.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm super deep into. I grew up every weekend in Ybor City. I live in Ybor now, but
Yeah,
I'm super involved in that.
and the studio, that's y'all studio.
Not anymore, but
Not
it was.
anymore.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's just Max, which is what I really feel like most recording studios should be. To me, it should just be the engineer. It's their space, right? And that's who really benefits financially. Anyone else, in my opinion, when we worked, is that we're just taking money out of the man who's doing the work's hands. And I believe that Max should have it, own it, and control it. I shift all the business and people there, then he's now made it a private space, so it's just the clients he wants. But I was there at one point.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with me right here. It's just the clients I want. It's kind of crazy. After it's like the older you get, the more you deep get off into it.
It's a blessing, dude.
Yeah, it's just like, man, I can't really deal with anybody. Sometimes the energy has way more to do. The energy trumps the art to me. Sometimes the art is cool, but the energy be so fucking off that it's like I have no time to even be involved in this.
Time is scarce, right? So like if you're gonna invest time into something which is like hours and hours of recording and mixing and mastering, you have to love what you're doing and you have to commit to it. And like as a understanding the engineer, like if you're not committed to it, you may not give the best work out. So why do anything that you're not going to give the best work?
Yeah.
I know that's a weird balance because Bill's got to get paid.
Yeah.
Right? But
the money doesn't even matter to him anymore. He'll be like, yeah, it's money, but I don't feel like dealing with that.
That's exactly where I think it should be. I don't think any engineer should be forced because otherwise you're just might as well dig ditches.
And I'm very honest. Like even the song with you and Brick, listening to it, I'm just like, damn, I don't see myself doing that mix.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's not that would.
And it's like
I can't imagine that coming out of the space.
Exactly, and I mean telling people just like, bro, you it's okay to say you can't do everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that. It's really not that crazy.
My
just
brother
like
came up to me and asked me for all these crazy ass effects. I'm like, listen, I will not and cannot do that. What I can do is turn this expensive motherfucker on and have you looking the best you ever looked. But all that motherfucking take you through the wall and shit and do all that.
No.
Not doing it, my boy.
VFX shit.
Not
that shit. I'm with you on that. I feel like a cameraman, engineer, artist. It's like having the right barber.
Yeah.
Right. Once you dial in. Don't switch it up. And I've been with Max for 15 years, and I know I'm crazy when it comes to the mix because I should have been an engineer. I just think that someone's better than me at it, and I can none of my songs really feel the same. They're all like conceptual pieces. So I'll come with the craziest mix to Max on something, and like the last song, the Brick record, that is to me so different from anything I've ever made.
No, it was dope, man. I listened to it.
It's so different. It just came out. It's really a sped up Memphis drum pattern,
Yeah.
right? And then like a gospel chop on the hook.
Nobody tests him like Yellow. Yellow will come in here with a beat that doesn't sound like a beat, and we'll all be looking at him like, are you fucking sure?
And he kills the pocket, right?
That's what I was saying.
He
kills
go
the
in there
pocket.
and I'm just like,
He made me a believer. Like this motherfucker
like,
really
damn.
going. Yeah.
All
like,
right.
He's incredible, dog.
No, bro.
He different.
Bro's different. That's
Yes,
what I'm saying.
yes.
But it's not a bad different. I always tell bro like not if, but when.
It's a great different.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, like when you get that pocket of like the actual, because you don't need that much. You know, once you get enough, you know, motherfuckers watching you like and really like paying attention to what you have, and I feel like he's just right there.
That nigga is goat cheese. It's a little different, but you can fuck with it.
It's a great palette. Yeah.
No, bro's dope.
He's artsy, man. I think he's like he's highbrow, in my opinion. I don't know if he sees himself that way, but I think he's like not the same kind of music by any means, but it's like when Griselda popped up and you got Conway and West Side becoming these like runway music,
Yes.
right? I feel that is his inevitable forward moving. I think that's where he's going to land. I think that crowd is going to take him, and they're going to look at him as like high end art. That's because that's how I perceive him.
So even saying that, like, and that's a good point. It's so like just doing this whole thing, artistry stuff, rapping, whatever. Like even seeing quote unquote, even though she actually got to where she got, it just like it looked like so many artists is like, yo, how did that happen? It just like, because it just looked like a beam just snatched her, bloop. And it's like I'm sure there was so much work, so much work because you don't hear a fucking slight on her name at all.
No, it's oversaturated.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm just saying
the entry
like
point of rap is extremely low.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like, what is the best like way for artists right now, especially in the Tampa Bay area, to even get close to even that look?
My honest opinion, fuck the trends, fuck what your friends think is cool. Follow your soul, talk to God, and make what feels right for you. What I think is great, what you think is great, there are some overlaps, but it's not always going to be the same, right? And if you're just persistent and frank to your decisions and what you think it is, right? Like, not everything has to be high quality glass, right? There are people who make lo-fi videos, but it matches their taste. It
matches the tone.
And everything. So just make sure everything feels the way it's supposed to feel and be confident in that decision. That's the only thing I think matters. If you just do you and do it, extremely persistent, have the hustle, work hard, and just tap in and keep your blinders up and do you, it will work. It's inevitable, right? Like, I managed this kid out of Colorado. He lived over here with me when I was in St. Pete. He does like Americana music. And we took him from 600 followers and a private account. So I think we're at like 78,000 followers in 90 days. And we got him a movie sync deal. And all we did was do exactly what he does best and do it every single day, persistent, in front of his cabin in Colorado. That's it, right? And it some people's brands, it's easier to do that. Some people it isn't. Some people it takes more work, right? But we just did that. And he is on fire. Every band he ever looked up to with is in the DMs.
Damn.
Johnny Knoxville hit him up the other day.
Johnny Knoxville.
Like he makes
heard that name in a long time.
And he just makes this. It works, right? And I believe that's for the time that I was around Doechii. We don't speak anymore, but the time that we were in the studio with her a lot, she just did what she did. Everything she did was so her and her decision. Like Yuckly Bucky. It's crazy, right? Like, it is a very original record. To flip it, the Doechii, you forgot to take the chicken out. The moment that shit hit and the video hit, I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
She's gone.
You
right?
just know sometimes. You just know.
It's just being original.
It's about being original and just keep doing what the fuck you're doing and trusting yourself.
And also, I think the humans can be trained to like something. I don't think that a lot of things are naturally loved. It's you give
not
it to
the great shit. I think the great shit is one of just
anything
like,
original is going to be off-putting.
It's going to be like, what? Well, hold up.
I cannot tell you the date. This is a true story. I cannot tell you the date, and I cannot tell you the composer right now. If I Googled it, I'd find it. But there's this composition. It's the first time they use this. It's a true story. I'll send you an article about it. The first time they used these notes in production. So this composer wrote this piece. He had the band play it. They were like, yo, this is fucking weird. This makes me feel uncomfortable. And he was like, how long do you play this note for? And they're like, until it ends. And everyone was like, and this is like 1,000 years ago, some shit. This is a true story. And I'll tell you why it makes sense. They did the live show. Their first show they did it. There was recordings of people killing each other in the room, rioted. People died. Fast forward 100 years, 200 years, whatever it was. That is the triumphing moment in Disney's Fantasia. Where everyone's like, the end where everything gets big and powerful, that's the same composition. So when that piece was written, people couldn't understand the feeling and it made them feel aggressive. They didn't understand what it was. They rioted. People died the first time it was played live.
So crazy how sound actually has so much in the frequency that can actually alter shit. No, it does.
Dre know what motherfucking frequency
there's happy frequencies.
Different emotions.
There's a frequency that causes depression. There's frequency that causes this.
I just need him to put a de-esser
that's why
on the vocals.
Adele wins.
Put a de-esser on the vocals.
Adele is strategically, in my opinion, note choices to make you feel emotional. And I don't know if it's intentional or not. I don't know the man. I've met him once or twice at the barbershop, and I'm a huge fan of his music. But Rod Wave, I think that is the same thing why it hits so hard. Is that
And some people just got it naturally. Like they don't even.
That's just in them.
It's just in them to just, and then like you said, they had the perfect match with whoever they link up with that can accentuate that shit.
Because his music hits different for me. And I think everyone feels that way.
I'm not gonna lie to you. One of his big inspirations is Nirvana, right?
Okay.
If you listen to a lot of the chords from Nirvana's music, listen to the piano chords from Rod Wave's music.
Yeah, I feel that. And it's
match up.
it's sad. Nirvana is literally grunge music, which is supposed to be like depressing and
that motherfucker likes Adele and like.
But that's, to me, I'll tell you this. I compare Rod Wave and Adele all the time. Like I genuinely do. There's an overlap to me musically, and I know it's kind of a hot take, but I can feel it because they make me feel something similar.
Yeah.
And I think he was the first person to do it in a certain culture.
How long you been in managing?
Dude, I've been asked to be a manager for as long as I can remember, and it's been 90 days. How
you feel about doing it though?
I think I'm here for it.
You're here for it?
I've been doing on the low and making plays and not asking for recognition, percents or anything, and just helping people. I think it's part of my nature and what God put me here to do, just to help people. And the last couple, I was like, you know what? I have the bandwidth. I have the resources. Let's just fucking run it. And there are 3 people that I really, really fuck with. I'm a fan of all of them. I just got off a call with someone today who also talked to me about it, and she's incredible. And I think, the inevitable is inevitable. Her dreams will be there. It's just, it's
adult manager is essential. It's like, but I also feel like you're so passionate about the stuff that you do when you embark in it because it's how you see art. Like your first answer to art is like the whole spectrum. So it's like whatever space that you're going into is to complete the space.
Yeah, help.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm an extension of.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. So, and we were right here talking to Trey, and he was just like, he picked up the camera because he got tired of people fucking up his thing. You know what I'm saying? And then he's also an artist, so he understand so now he's like, yo, I want this. So I know he wants this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, not even a look, just the feeling towards doing it. And I think that's how you look at art and your definition of it. It makes you like when you jump into like a phase of what it is that you're doing, you kind of like do it to the fullest to actually like you see the artist first. Because you're an artist yourself.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
And that used to be the reason why I didn't want to do it, is I always felt like, well, I'm an artist. Am I being an artist? Am I going to selfishly take my decisions and influence what they're supposed to do? So I always steered away from it. And what I found myself doing was just doing what I would have done as a manager, is like helping create their vision and like calling a friend, getting them a piece of press, helping them link up with the right videographer who I thought married them well, and like it. Inevitably, I should have just been doing it officially, right? And getting them deals at studio, whatever, right? And like, but now I've realized that maybe my best tool as a human is assisting, right? I feel like I can help people bring their worlds to life, and I think that's like, I don't know, I've thought about it a lot lately. It's been a heavy thought process for me.
It's probably a great feeling too.
Yeah,
to be able to see that.
Yeah, it was me just critiquing people. I swear to God, I used to watch videos and be like, why the fuck is your exposure so high? I can't even see the fucking clouds. What is that?
Kel.
Like so many motherfuckers, bro. Like a lot of photographers. It's like, what does that highlight? It's like, what does that highlight? But you can't even see the fucking sidewalk.
Well, they're just people with cameras. So there's a difference between the person who does it and a hobbyist, right? And a lot of people, again, because of tech, a lot of art entry point is very easy, and then art is subjective, right? So like, what's wrong and what's right is also tricky. It's tricky.
Crazy.
But to me, there are basics like overexposing and washing out the clouds. Like,
that'll never be an artsy way of taking a photo, is having that shit over it. Like, and I'm talking about to the point that I know that that's the Vinoy, but that's because I'm from here. The flowers that you try to take a picture in front of, they ain't there, baby. They're not there. And you took that bitch home and edited it.
But that's the thing too. Also, we're in a space that we actually have the luxury or not to watch motherfuckers grow. You have some people that's shy with them seeing you, like them, you seeing them grow, and some people like, you know what? Fuck it. this shit, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's what I want to do. And they'll put it up there. And then guess what? Inconsistency next year, you damn sure know it's a fucking vanilla.
It's about to get crazy. Just imagine artists 30 years from now. You created it back in the day without AI?
Yeah, I feel that.
It's like, damn,
I
you're
use
one of
AI
the
for the
greats.
first
You're
time
one of
on
the
record.
originals.
For real?
It's actually the song with the fishing record.
Bro.
What you did on the AI?
So I cooked the beat up with Santiago Perp originally.
I met bro. He's cool.
Love Perp, bro. One of the hardest working people I know and one of the most solid individuals in the Tampa scene. Also doesn't get the credit for all the things he accomplishes. But anyways, the beat we made in R&B, I had that song was kind of finished for like 2 years and I didn't do anything with it. And we could not find the stems. I refuse to put out a record without the stems to the beat because I feel like my vocals never sit right unless the stems are correct, right? Yeah. So we're sitting there and I'm like, I want to change something on the bass. I want to add something to it. We couldn't figure it out. So I was like, Purple was like, yo, you ever use AI, bro? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. Max and I just hit the thing on AI first try. Stemmed out every single sound perfectly, and I was like, "Oh my, what the fuck? We're here, bro.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy."
I'm sitting over here recording. I'm like, damn. If I had a fucking choir like Kanye, should it be gas? Sure enough,
bro. There's AI programs that will give you MIDI, so you can. And then there's ones that were like
That's crazy.
On the legal side, you can use the AI. And it gives you full rights. Because there's a tricky place if you use AI that if they're writing things for you, there's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. My buddy owns Symphonic, and he's the one who put me on super early because he's a tech guy, right? And like their music business is like a tech business, so he's always way ahead on the curve. So years and years ago, he had been pointing me out to all this fucking small AI companies that were doing music shit, and I was like, and it's pretty prominent in like electronic music and DJ space.
Yeah. I mean, I could see definitely. I mean,
Serato has AI built into it now.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can take the vocals out, the drums out, whatever you want, right? So that's just AI built in.
AI is a producer's dream, really.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that it's just another tool. And again, the idea is the art.
Yeah, it's like us talking about AI is like the original drummer talking about a beat machine.
Yeah, or
it's the
Photoshop.
same thing. Yeah, because it's just the same. Like the documentary that just happened, and the dude was like, "Oh, the drummer felt like, damn, now you're going to make beats on the actual thing. Like I don't even feel like I have no need no more. So the drummer should be like, you know what? How can I mesh his sound into that? Instead of like, yeah, you're right. It's just another tool. You just got to vibe with it. I'm sure when pushing.
Photographers and artists, when Photoshop first came out, they were like, "Yo, what the fuck is this? This is cheating, right?" That's just what we're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Or at least on the creative space. Beyond that, AI can get a little tricky. We don't get into that deep combo.
You can't buy into something and then you don't know with something that's continually growing. Like, you can't be mad at AI then walk around with a phone.
Agreed.
You get what I'm saying?
Agreed.
It's like when you buy into fucking that type of shit, it comes with everything that's gonna, and you just don't know what it's actually going to produce.
You can't run from tech.
No,
you can't run from tech.
AI's gonna kill autotune. You just wait.
AI, autotune is AI.
No, it's gonna get crazy.
I'm just saying, but it is. It's the same.
Have you ever been in a room with someone who really melodines correctly?
No.
You know what that is?
I've seen
I know.
I've seen it on.
Man,
that drives me crazy.
Melodyne that's magic. Autotune's cool, but people who really know how to melodyne
Someone
pop
told me
records.
that Melodyne, then put autotune is like a different sheen.
It is.
It's like now it's just on there like a fucking.
You know
that bitch really works.
You know who's the perfect Melodyne artist? Post Malone.
He's got to be. Any pop record's melodines.
Bro.
But yeah, he's.
But that motherfucker, he like kind of. That vibrato.
I've never. You know what? I've never.
Yeah, that vibrato. I love the vibrato, but I know where he got it from, and it always makes me feel a little weird listening to it. It's one of my favorite bands of all time. But Post Malone makes great music.
Yeah,
it's perfect. Right? That's no. Whether it's for you or not, but it's made perfectly.
You can't hate it.
You know what I don't like though? I don't like
well-written records.
I don't like, and this probably is all the way left field because you say Post Malone, and I really fuck with Post Malone music. I just didn't like the fact that he was just like, I know like people be like, I don't want to put myself in a box. I hate when artists comes out with a hip hop sound
and then
a rap
goes
sound
left.
And no, stay. You can go left all you want, but then it's like they are scared to say like. They do hip hop. You know what I mean? Even in the space where actually your biggest song is a hip hop song, it's a rap song, and someone asks you like what type of music you doing, it's like, but it's like, bro, like your records right now are hip hop.
It's
like,
triggering to me.
Yeah, it's like, say it is.
You may not be rapping, but again, rapping is
it's subjective.
It's such a large genre where there's so many subcultures and genres within it. Hip hop is the culture, and if you ask me, most of Americana is now.
It's all hip hop.
It's all like you have 808s and country records, which they're getting away from that, but there's 808s and country records, right? And like Post Malone is still hip hop derivative, right? He wears golds, right? Like he has face tattoos and wears golds. There is hip hop in him. I think it's disrespectful to say it's not the same culture.
Are we on the same fucking page?
Same thing with Tommy Richmond. Fucking fantastic music. And that is
Yeah.
I'm not a rapper. I mean, I don't make rap.
MGK
say he didn't make rap?
I believe so.
He did not make rap, but he didn't come out and be like, I'm not a rapper. And I don't even like him like that. I'll keep it a buck.
Now he's a punk.
Well, no, he's back to rap again. But he did like pop punk.
He got a
stuff
song called Diablo. It's kind of old, but kind of new. It's nice. I found it.
Is that the like punk pop stuff?
No, that's an actual rap song.
What's the one with him and the yellow stuff? They're all in the streets with the cars. Fuck, man.
Damn, I think that's the one that he got pulled over for.
I don't know too much about MGK by the time he was battling Eminem, and Eminem smoked him decent.
I mean,
seen that movie on Netflix? Yeah, she was a robot.
She's beautiful, but her thumbs are a little crazy.
I think.
Wait, what?
She's beautiful, man. But it's a
it's
a thing. I shouldn't even said that.
Hold on.
You look it up though.
Megan Fox thumbs is crazy.
Google it, bro. It's a thing on the internet.
Hold on.
It's a thing on the internet. There's a whole meme culture about it.
Put a thumbs up on the screen. For real. You never do it. I be asking for this shit. Put the thumbs up on the screen, right? Insert. Hey, hold on. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'm about to say. Let me calm down. Hold up, man. You got a thing with bad thumbs?
Not at all. It's just a thing on the culture, bro. It actually is. It's a thing on the internet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got the Little Caesar thumbs.
Little Caesar thumb? What the fuck is that?
It's a thing. It's a thing on the internet. It's just
that's crazy.
But wait till you see a manicure. Let me see.
You know what's hey, like acoustics. You know acoustics, right?
Yeah.
I told you to pull it up.
I'm not fucking rap his ass
Hey,
off.
Oh my
when you
God.
see acoustics, look
That's
at
the
this.
Ebenezer Scrooge thumb.
Oh my God, look at look at he gonna laugh. Yo, Coos, this for you. I'm gonna sing you this clip. All Coos' fingers are the same fucking length.
All his fingers?
All of them the same length. The thumbs. I told him, I said, I don't know what you got going on. You fucked up, man. My dog showed me a bird one day. I'm like, what the fuck? That look like a pinky. Yeah, my dog fucked up. All he can use, this is crazy.
That motherfucking rap his ass off, bro.
No, that's bro.
That man spazzes.
That man, like, for real.
And he's got great vision to his art. Like the actual, like, that video he did way back when with the cloud.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Me and him made that cloud.
That shit is...
Me and him made that cloud at the crib just freaking the fuck out. We made that cloud. We talking about, bro, we went through so much shit trying to make that cloud, dude.
But it came out fire.
So much fucking weed on the balcony. Fuck around and figure out how to put some pipes through some paper mache shit we done made and with the right amount of Brillo in it, so when we put the water in it, that shit drip and not run out.
That's what makes great art.
Dude, we was
and that treatment
tripping.
was... Cal, have I ever showed you that? Bro, they just walking around with a cloud raining on them. It looks like a bad day. It is one of the coolest treatments
that we made.
Yeah.
Ask me how we did it right now. Probably couldn't do it because we was
hiding a bit.
Hiding a bitch. We was like, we were just sitting down. We was like, bro, we got a song called Morning Rain. He used to come to this spot. Like, yo, we have to make a cloud. He's like, bro, how we make a cloud? I'm like, I don't know. But we went back to paper mache. Stupid paper.
Dude. It's fire. The extra effort makes such a difference.
Dude,
man,
we talking about flour and water and newspaper on balloons making a cloud.
Andy, that's just his elementary school.
Yo, we went to Home Depot. I don't got pipe cutters. And then when we first made it, the water was dripping out so fast. I'm like, yo, this don't look normal. So we like, hold up. We got to buy a Brillo. And we were just, like, we get to a problem, we just try fixing the problem. And we was like, oh shit, we have a cloud.
Yeah.
It's like, but we need someone to hold it up though, because we could have did the DJI, what was it called? CGI shit.
Yeah,
it would have been weird.
No.
In-camera effects, like real camera effects, practical effects, always hit better than DJI and like AI stuff to me, right? Like that's why, like, what's that movie?
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan, Tenet, Dark Knight. All his shit is Oppenheimer.
Incredible.
All his shit is in camera.
In camera. Terrifier, you know what that is? That crazy. Yeah. Same thing. All real practical effects.
I never seen that movie.
That horror.
Four.
It's the third one now, I think. They
Hold
give
up,
you
man.
they give you barf bags when you're
If
in
I
there.
ask Sam Hughes right now, you've been in the scene for a minute, what's your top Tampa vibes right now? Local vibes right now. So it's like, even you as a manager, what are you scoping right now?
What's my favorite artist? Or
Right now, like, what you're scoping right now.
Someone
as a
that
manager.
knows, or is people not paying attention to?
Someone that you're just like, yo.
I think Johnny Champagne is absolutely incredible. He's gonna become something special. He produced with Doechii in the early eras. He's like it's rap, it's soul, it's gospel, it's a little bit of reggae. He performed at the Straz on Sunday for the Black Art Gala.
Okay.
Very talented young man. I think alternative stuff. Pilot Jones is crazy. He's absolutely amazing. I think Tay-Bay has the best fucking voice, and
Tay-Bay voice is crazy.
It's so dope.
Tay-Bay voice make hoes shake ass.
And I am, bro. They love him, bro.
Tay-Bay voice make hoes shake.
Can't go nowhere without them talking to him.
Listen, I think if real shit though, bro. All jokes aside, let's play Tay-Bay. If she gonna shake some ass, bro.
He's incredible. His new shit is.
I ain't heard none of his.
It's not out
shit.
yet. It's coming.
I ain't heard none of his new shit.
His new shit is crazy. What else is really dope right now? I know she's St. Pete, but Ari Kai, she performed a new song the other night. That shit's amazing.
She's back in the city, or she's still? I know last time
she's on this side.
She's back on this side.
Yeah, she's on this side
she
for a
was in Georgia at one time.
Yeah, she went up there because like management stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Post COVID, she came down here. She had the baby.
And she been down here though.
She's been down here in St.
That's
Pete.
what's up. I never knew that.
She's about to release some new stuff. I don't know when her schedule's looking like, but the things I've heard, incredible. I think I will always be a fan of her. I think that shoegazy, just soul is just incredible.
No, she's a dope writer too.
Jay Brown, super nice. Swaver's fucking fire. I don't know if you know Swaver.
Nah.
It's actually Tom G's little brother. Completely different sound and approach. What else is dope? I think Chudy B, if you're familiar with him, he's on this side of the bridge. He's like a damn near savant on like the jazz space. He's a sax player. Then like Katara, they're like this they're got a jazz vibe to them, but most people they wouldn't call themselves necessarily jazz. But there's a harp player. Drummer, and then they like
harp is kind of crazy.
It's crazy, dude. I'll send you a video because like they helped me with my show at the Audition I did a while ago. We did like a 13, 14 piece band for a room of 30 people.
I saw that.
There's a harp player there, and then the Chudy's actually on the sax.
That's when y'all had like the suits and shit, right? Yeah, yeah, okay. And then, I ain't got invited, boy. My little butterfly vibes.
You gotta come out, step out for me and Tom's release. We're doing a big event for the release party. We're gonna do it at I think. They said yes. Paperwork's not signed.
I gotta come out 3-piece type vibes. So that's what
you want
to
step out, man.
No, I'm just asking.
I like to dress up. I usually on stage.
No, I'm saying because for that trash shit, y'all was out there looking like penguins, like real good penguins.
Oh yeah, you talking about on Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we definitely stepped up.
Yeah,
that was a vibe out there, man. The Black Art Gala was beautiful. Shout out Justin Gray and Ryan Brown. They put that whole thing together. And they sold out. They did over 1,000 tickets.
Man, listen, man, it's
crazy.
I'm watching y'all doing that stuff, and I'm just like, damn. That's one space I haven't got into.
It's fancy stuff?
No, it's performance spaces. I have not really performed.
We gotta get you on stage.
Listen, that's a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Barefoot?
Barefoot don't matter. I could be barefoot.
No, I like you barefoot. I said the video. I think that shit's fire.
Real comfortable. Hey, I tricked that motherfucker to be barefoot too.
I'm gonna say it here so no one takes the name. I'm working on a hip hop festival for the Gulf Coast because there's so many divided scenes. And I'm going to invite everybody from all the different pockets and be this whole show together. We're working on the venue at the moment. I'm going to do it yearly. We're going to call it the Family Reunion.
That's dope.
I would love to have you. Seriously.
I'd be there.
I was already going to reach out to you and everyone involved in this space because
that's my DJ
can't do it without y'all. But Family Reunion. And get everybody familiar with each other because I feel like I'm blessed to be able to know.
Gotta have barbecue, fried catfish, and check sauce.
I'm with that. I was gonna have the snack trap in the outside kitchen. Was I was thinking.
Gotta have fried cat, just bread, sliced bread.
Yeah,
just mustard. That's it.
Hey man,
that's it.
I love that.
Hey, appreciate you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Seriously,
dope chopping it up with my
you too,
brother.
man. Right, seriously, bro.
Real love, man. Hey man, y'all check it out. Everything bro got going on. Tap in, and we out.